have one objective. Play every single Call of Duty and give each a rating out of 100. Let's dive right in. Okay, Call of Duty 1, we're starting off with it. I don't have the game installed. You can't get it on Xbox One unless I'm losing my mind. So we're just gonna show a little gameplay. I'm not gonna rate this one because I didn't play it that much, but just know here's what Call of Duty used to look like 20 years ago. Let's get to COD 2. Ladies and gentlemen, what started it all for me, Call of Duty 2, the first game that I played online. I'm hoping somebody random on a Friday evening says, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back and play COD 2 for absolutely no reason. Okay, so we couldn't find a match. So what I want to do is I just kind of want to go into a really popular map. Tunisia was huge back in the day. And I'm just gonna walk around for a second. Just if you haven't played COD before and you're looking around for the first time ever, just know this is what the early CODs used to look like. And you can kind of see the base of what they, what they turned into with COD 4. Like, you can feel COD 4 in this. If you didn't experience it back in the day, you're not going to understand. So, like, COD 2 is my first ever Call of Duty online. I have a great, great memory with it. So I would probably say like a 75 out of 100. Like, I thought it was a solid game. And again, I fell in love with the franchise. So it's like, you look at this game now and you're like, that's a 2 out of 10, but that's not how it was back in the day. So I'm going with 75. Okay, Call of Duty 3. How many people are playing Call of Duty 3 in 2023? Nobody. Okay, well, you know what? Just for the sake of it, I mean, you got to think back in the day, man, with Call of Duty 3, this was probably like, we were freaking out, man. And honestly, it doesn't feel that choppy for being probably, what, 20 years old. At the time, I enjoyed it. Do I want to give a rating on this? I guess maybe a 60 out of 100. I remember playing with my buddies and just running around. It was split screen back then. Not as good as COD 2. Not even close. Not even close. You know what? I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to say a 50. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys. I couldn't find a game yesterday with COD 4. And today, I boot up the game and I get into a game right away. Oh, the M16, dude. The M6. Oh my gosh, my aim is horrendous. But guess what? I got 3 times grenade. You don't remember those, do you? What? Call of Duty 4 did so well with everything. Create a class, the maps, just the overall feel of the game, the campaign, and it's just an amazing game. It's just flat out an amazing game. Oh my, I think they're right behind me. I think I'm in trouble right now. Oh, hold on. Oh. We're down by a whole lot. This guy's the guy too. Yeah, that dude's jump shot and drop shot, and there's a guy camping in the corner. I have to do this. I think I'm gonna give it like a 95. 90 or a 95. Editor, Wampus, put whatever you want. 90 or 95. It's your call. It's one of the two. These older games, I'm finding lobbies quicker than I'm finding like Black Ops 4 lobbies that I'm doing today. Oh, listen to the audio. World at War, ladies and gentlemen, on Roundhouse. Let's talk about something. COD 4, we just came off an absolute banger. An absolute banger of a game. And for me, World at War, because, okay, we can't start off like this in my favorite game of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. World at War had so many things that I loved, man. I mean, can we just talk about this game? The overall feel of this game, the aesthetic, the weapons. I can't get a kill, which is starting to tick me off. Get out of there. Please get out of there. You're annoying me. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is the World at War I remember. This is the World at War I remember. Come on, baby. You know, this Treyarch series, I mean, wow, they just gypped me. There's 38. Come on, where's 39? Where's 39? Where's 39? There's 39. Where's 40? Is that 40? I might start crying. It's simple. This game for me, it's 100 out of 100. I don't care what anybody says. Great campaign, great multiplayer. great zombies. The maps were awesome. The guns were awesome. The DLC was awesome. Okay, folks, Modern Warfare 2. Yes, not the new one, the good one, the OG one, the one that was made in 2009 with a little pride behind it, with some good maps and good streaks and pretty much just good everything. I gotta be honest with you, I've played this game a couple times now since the games kind of went backwards compatible, obviously. And this game is probably the one that has given me the most trouble.
Taking the lead. Mission accomplished. Well done.
As I was saying, this game has had a bunch of hackers in it. Like, I've literally ran into hackers on Team Deathmatch, hackers on Free For All. Probably about 70% of the community's favorite COD is probably Modern Warfare 2. And I, of course, can't blame them. It was a fantastic game. I remember running around the maps with Commando Pro and the knife and just having some fun, man. I don't know where this guy's at. Now, there were some things that I didn't like. Noob tubes being one of them. One man army being one of them. There were some things that like made this game annoying. But you know, I feel like I always talk about this. I feel like maybe that was the plan with this game, was just like, let's go all out, make everything overpowered, and we'll ask for forgiveness later. You know what I mean? And I think that was a really, really fun strategy. 43 and 21. Come on, man. I'm gonna give it, hear me out, I'm gonna give it a 95 out of 100. Okay, there was a few things in the game back in the day that kind of caused some rage moments that I think would not fly today, but at the same time it made the game what it was. So I'm taking the good and I'm taking the bad and I'm combining it and I'm making it great. That doesn't make any sense, but I don't care because it's my rating. Listen, if you're gonna start Black Ops 1, if you don't start the video in the chair, are you even a COD fan?
You sure about that?
I am a Treyarch fanboy at heart. I think that they make the best games easily, especially with what Infinity Ward has done lately. Honestly, this game took all of it to like another level. I feel like it. The campaign got better. The zombies got better. The multiplayer got better. This was like one of those CODs where people say like, oh, COD's slow. It's like, have you played COD? Like, have you played Black Ops? This game is fast. The campaign, I mean, if you can remember the campaign, the whole brainwashing in the chair, and oh my gosh, this was another game too. We would play split screen. I mean, some of y'all don't know about split screen. Split screen Call of Duty, where you're playing with your buddy on the same TV and you're just dominating lobbies. I'm giving this game a 95 out of 100. I might even give it 100 out of 100. You know, we're gonna stay at 95 because of Ghost and Last Stand. Both of those are bad. A free-for-all in Modern Warfare 3. Whoa! Okay, so let's get this out of the way. There's a lot of people that have this game as either a most underrated Call of Duty or like in the same level as like Modern Warfare 2. While I would say it's not as is it dude drop shotting me? I was like, whoa. While I would say it's not as good as MW2, I do think Call of Duty, this game back in the day, people were all over Reddit and the internet saying, oh, it's just a DLC. When you play it, it looks exactly like Modern Warfare 2. They have this map in here. And guess what? Everybody loved it.
Next, MW3. Either the first or second best public match game of all time.
A beloved COD from a lot of people. Terminal, always a W. Excited to play that in the new game. Like, Terminal is just one of those maps that just, no matter what, look, there's your advanced UAV. And I died probably 75,000 times this game. So, if I'm correct here, create a class, and then there was the strike package, assault, support, and specialist. That was what it was. It was called the strike package. The complaints I had back in the day were probably just it feeling like a DLC at first, but now that doesn't really bother me as much because I'm just like, well, if it's a good game, I don't care if it's exactly or very similar in the next game. But pub stomping in this game, face off in this game, I mean, I think I'm gonna go 85 out of 100. You know, the maps for me was a slight decline. I didn't like a lot of the maps until they brought back some of the classics, but that's just my opinion. 796 people online, guys. That makes me a little bit sad. Guys, I have so many things to say about Black Ops 2, and I'm gonna be honest with you, almost all of them are positive. I'm just gonna be honest. It just, Treyarch is obviously one of my favorite developers. It just is what it is. Everything in this game, man, from the maps to the gunplay to the guns to how the game felt in general just was amazing back in the day, man. If I can still remember how to get up here. Of course I do. Oh, dude, it's amazing. Even this map, which is not one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 2, let's be real. If this map came up today, again, in like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 19, it's your favorite map ever. Like, that's how crazy it was. Like, these maps, these terrible maps we would consider back in the day are 100 times better than what we're getting now. That guy's a split screener. He has no idea what he's even playing. Well, he has no idea what game he's playing. Guys, Chipotle's here. I gotta go run and get it real quick. Chipotle while recording YouTube videos, baby. All right, anyway, back to Black Ops 2. I mean, listen, campaign amazing, multiplayer amazing, zombies amazing. I'm just gonna say it. This game it's perfect for me. It's 100 out of 100. I literally could play this game today, not get bored of it, and COD Ghosts. I mean, here we are. I mean, this map, pretty iconic. Strike Zone with the hot dog man. Like, I think it could have been just about any game, and it was not. It was set up for failure. Black Ops 2 was so good that, like, you just weren't gonna win. Did I think they went a little too far on the opposite side of the spectrum? I do think that is the case. There was a lot of good maps in this game. The problem was there was a lot of awful maps too. And I think that's kind of what people remember this game by. The quick TTK and the insanely quick TTK by that right there. I think it just got put in a bad place, and I think the game wasn't as bad as advertised. I think if it comes out today, again, I think it's looked upon differently. I think people are like, oh, that's not a terrible game. Yeah, we won. Good. I mean, overall, man, like I said, Black Ops 2, it's tough to follow that up. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say it was a good campaign. Multiplayer was solid, especially from a competitive side of things. Let's go with a very surprising 70 out of 100. Let me know if I'm crazy in the comments for that. And here we are on recovery. Oh, the BAU 27, the ASM 1. Now, I'm going to say something crazy off the rip. I love this game. I think I might have been a jetpacker. Whoa. But Advanced Warfare, I mean, we're now probably getting close to 10 years on this release. I believe it was released in 2014. I really like Sledgehammer, man. I really respect what they do. I feel like, again, they were the people that kind of tried to do something crazy with this game. And I'm sure your friend group hated this game as well. But there are some people out there like myself that are psychotic and loved it. I mean, just, oh, dude, this is bringing me back. This is bringing me way back. I think there was some negatives to this game. You know, this was the first game where you really felt skill-based matchmaking. I feel like that was not fun. And that's kind of why I just started doing GB. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to sweat, I might as well get into like the competitive scene. And that's what we did. And I think another negative on this game, oh, dude, I was feeling it. Another negative on this game was the pay-to-win guns that they had. I know ASM-1 and the BAU 27, if you have any memory of those guns and you're just like, I can't compete. While we're here, we might as well open a supply drop. Will we get the ASM-1 or the BAU? Come on, be good to me, baby. What the... When I'm loading in Bay, to me, one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. That may sound outrageous to some of you, But what this game brought to the table was one of my favorites in the franchise. I felt like the multiplayer, I'm going to say it, I felt like it was near perfect. Black Ops campaign was obviously one of the things that everybody played. They loved it. You know, after Black Ops 2, we're going, what's going to happen next? And then the campaign comes out. We're like, what on earth is that? You know, type of vibe. So I was worried that that was going to feel like Titanfall mixed with Overwatch, and they crushed it, man. I'm just such a big fan of Treyarch in general. And I feel like when they try stuff, you know, Blackout, all this, it feels good. Oh man, this game needs so much more love. I would love to see jetpacks come back. I know that's an absolutely insane thing to say, but I would be so down to have that back. Even if it was like a year, you know, like it was jetpack, then boots on the ground, jetpack. Come on now, I'm thinking with my head here. But hey, to keep it simple, multiplayer, one of my favorites of all time. I'm giving it a 90%. I know, listen, you're thinking I'm crazy. I would almost probably be a perfect game if it had a better campaign, but unfortunately it didn't, and that is what it is. But Black Ops 3, I loved it. Okay, and here we are in Advanced Warfare. They just threw me into a team deathmatch. I could not get a free-for-all. That guy looks sweaty. Oh yeah, these people on this game they never left. But listen, I know Infinite Warfare holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts. I know I can think of one creator, Lunchtime, that literally fights for this game like it's the best game of all time. I gotta be honest with you, by the time we were done with Black Ops 3, I was kind of over the jetpacks, and I kind of wanted to be done. Obviously, these people are cracked on this game. I know the opportunity struck when COD 4 Remastered was put in the game, as well as this. They got me on the $100 bundle, because coming from an OG, COD 4 Remastered was like, if you don't play that game, you're not a Call of Duty fan. I'd like to get a kill. Okay, we got a guy drop shotting in Infinite Warfare. But yeah, I mean, when you go back and you look at this game, I mean, I'm always a big Call of Duty campaign guy. The Call of Duty campaign is one of the best campaigns. And let's be honest with you, like, let's be honest, let's be real. The zombies in Spaceland, I mean, we're talking about two good products here. Now, I think, like I said, I feel like this game felt like a copy and paste of Black Ops 3, and it didn't feel unique enough, in my opinion, to kind of take that next step in the jetpack era. Like, come on. I got to get one kill with this shotgun. Act like I don't see him. Come back. Sit down. Oh my. So what would I rate Infinite Warfare? For me personally, playing way more COD 4, I'm going to give it a 50 out of 100. Listen, it did a lot right, but I feel like it copied Black Ops 3 in the stuff that mattered. It just didn't innovate like I thought it would. So COD 4 Remastered, here we are. A game I played a ton. I'm hoping that we have a match available, and they throw me right into District. This game obviously came out with not with Modern Warfare Remastered. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Oh, get pooped on. This game came out with Infinite Warfare, and I just remember playing this game so much. Obviously, like I said, with the COD 4 game, I loved COD 4. And to be able to play this game in HD, I am so hoping one day they do the same treatment for World at War, and I didn't get a chopper. I'm an idiot. This game plays really well. You know what? COD 4 Remastered. This is going to be a wild opinion, but I'm going to give it 100 out of 100. I loved it. I didn't have any complaints. Plus, they added customization and all that. Sign me up. Give me another Remastered. World at War Remastered when? Look at this, man. World War II. Now, I made a full documentary on this video. I'm going to plug that real quick. If you haven't watched it yet, I talk about how World War II was one of the most hated CODs when it really didn't deserve it. Why did they get rid of this? Theater mode. You could watch like CDL matches and stuff, or CWL matches at the time. This is World War II gameplay. Ouch. What are you doing laying down? You know, there was not a lot of maps. It was very bland in the beginning. World War II had been like a scene that people were kind of over. And, you know, it came out. I think it just came out at the wrong time. I really do believe that. I think if you get this game to... Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about the bouncy betties, man. There were some things I did not like in this game, but sit down, dude. Sit down. I think I just got killed in the final kill cam of a guy spawning in. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. World War II, let me tell you, before the update, the mid-season update that everybody got fired and or replaced or whatever, it was a 30, maybe a 40, maybe. After the update, one of the most underrated Call of Duties of all time, I'm going 75. The reason I say that is because you can't have that big of a delay. You can't be 6 months into a game and then revamp it. Well, here we are on Black Ops 4. Let's be honest with ourselves here. This one, it's a weird COD. It was a weird year. I mean, there's a lot of factors that went into it as well. Like, it wasn't necessarily Treyarch's fault that this was less popular, I feel like, than the normal Call of Duties, but it was definitely a year where it was just, it felt weird. It felt like a really weird year. They tried a lot of different things. 150 health, I believe we had this game, and manual healing like that. Boom, we back. So, I mean, they tried a lot of unique things, and that's what I like about Treyarch too, is I really feel like almost every single one of their games, even if it's like a down year, it's still not a bad COD in comparison to what we get with other studios. That is extremely loud in my ears. I got to remember to manually heal. I'm trying to think, like, I know Cold War had a little manual healing, but it wasn't like, it was like a perk almost. It wasn't automatic, but this one was all battle royale. And I remember they changed the game to 5v5 on competitive, I believe this is the first year they did that. So that was also different. I think, again, it always hurts the game for rating wise that you just don't have content at the beginning. Black market, hiding stuff behind a store. Never good in my opinion. So we're gonna go with a 60 out of 100. And I don't think people are gonna like that. That might be my lowest rated Treyarch game. Well, if it isn't Modern Warfare 19, a game that is very, very divided in the community. A lot of new wave Call of Duty players got into the action with this game, and we're gonna start ourselves off at the old classic map Broadcast. I mean, I haven't played this map in a while, so oh, the slide cancel. The slide cancel feels so good. Some of the most butteriest movement, excuse that movement right there. Some of the buttery, is that the word I'm looking for? Buttery movement? See ya. I mean, just so good. Does this thing got it like this? It does. Hello. Come on through. Come on through. Come on through, baby. What? Did they do everything perfectly? No. But to put COD back on the map, I mean, you had a couple years in a row, like we've seen the games. Black Ops 4 really wasn't putting the game back on the map. It tried with Blackout, but at the end of the day, it just didn't quite do it. And I think the Modern Warfare reboot was a fantastic idea. I feel great right now. Holy moly. I mean, we could talk about this all day till I'm blue in the face. The no red dot attitude and no like UAV and stuff like that. Where is this guy at? Just blew my mind. You know, Call of Duty is always that quick action, you know, game. I mean, Modern Warfare 19, me personally, I'm gonna give it a score of 80 out of 100. Like I said, there's a lot to like, there's a little bit to dislike, but overall, putting the game back on the map, Call of Duty back in that top position, bringing the fun back, bringing the friends back, it's always gonna hold a place just deep down in my heart that I love. I mean, come on, man. If you don't stop and pause in the Black Ops Cold War main menu theme, you don't like Call of Duty. I'm just gonna keep it simple. If you don't play Cold War with the paintball gun, what are you doing exactly? like I said, holds a special place in my heart. I forget how to slide cancel in this game. I'm not going to be honest with you. Ooh! This game was pretty much when I started, I guess I would say started doing content like a lot, and kind of realized that there was an algorithm that you had to kind of like follow and give people some information. So it was cool to kind of see how this, oh dude, this thing still shreds. Obviously with quarantine, you know, there was a lot that they had to deal with you know, people working from home. And hang on a second, this might be the sweat in the lobby. So it wasn't probably put out the way that they wanted it to, but at the end of the day, it did turn into a halfway decent product, but it did take a while. I mean, I think the first 4 or 5 months of this game, I'm sick. There wasn't much content. And like I said, at the time, I was playing a lot of Warzone. And so you'd have to keep popping back into this game to play, to rank your guns up and kind of get used to all that stuff. And that's pretty much, I hate to say it, but that was a lot of the times I was playing it just to rank these guns up, which I hope in the future games eventually they will get like a better system where you don't have to, they're kind of separate entities. I think that's what they're trying to do with Modern Warfare 3, but we'll see when that game actually comes out. I forget how to slide cancel. The slide canceling was so different in this. I think it was just a lot of like circle. I have a kill streak. I have a harp. He's got to make a move here, folks. Oh no, this guy's terrible. No. Down one. 29. Biggest kill of his life. Okay, like I said, I'm a sucker for Cold War. I'm gonna be fair here because there wasn't a lot of content in this game in the beginning. I'm gonna give it a 70 out of 100. Well. Yes, it's that time. It's Vanguard time. And you know what? I'm gonna try to be positive on this section of Vanguard, little bro. And I think I'm gonna be at a 40 out of 100. MW2. Here we are. It's a game. It's a video game, that's for sure. We're a free-for-all on the wonderful COD 4 map Showdown. I will say they did do a good job of porting this over. I'm gonna say something. I'm always gonna try to say something positive to start these Call of Duty videos, because with MW2, that is extremely loud in my ears. Holy crap. So I just gotta get it. I gotta get this off my chest. I feel like I've been holding it back for a while now. I quit this game back in probably January or February. I did not make it till the end. I hated everything this game stood for. I didn't like the movement. I didn't like the gunplay. I just, there was nothing that I enjoyed about it. Nothing. And I hate to talk like that because truthfully for me, Call of Duty has always been about like just having fun, enjoying it. And in this one, I felt no enjoyment. I felt like Warzone was in a state that I didn't want to play. I felt like this game was in a state that I didn't want to play. I felt like Infinity Ward kind of just dropped. This is the game. This is what that studio wanted players to play like that. Very slow, very timid, camping in corners, safe spaces. And I'm going to be honest with you, I just don't think that's what Call of Duty is. I think Call of Duty is run and gun and get after it. And are we still there? Oh, good for him. It just felt like we got hit like with a double whammy. You know, it was a bad Vanguard game, and then it was a bad Modern Warfare game, especially with Vanguard having the hype that it did being Modern Warfare 2. They really stole that title and kind of ran with it. You can't even cancel a reload in this game and run. So, you know, we're not going to talk about that, but I'm just going to be blunt. And again, you can disagree with me all you want. This was my least favorite Call of Duty of all time. I don't know why. It just was. I liked Vanguard better than it. I'm sorry to say that out loud, and I can't believe I'm saying it out loud. We gave Vanguard a 40. I have to give this game a 30. There's very little that I liked about it, and that's just what it is. And there you go. Every single Call of Duty ever. This franchise has changed my life. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Call of Duty and what's your least favorite Call of Duty? Thanks for watching again. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one. I'm going to give it a score of 8 out of 10. An 80 out of, I'm going to give it a score out of, oh, hold on. So, hold on.